I'm a Sunrise. This is Jeffrey, along with Ben Brewer from Slifer Smith, Frampton, on a brisk Wednesday morning. It's below zero, and you don't have a hat on.
Yeah, good question, but I'm having hot coffee out of my Superman cup.
You know what I was going to say, because you were born and bred in Colorado. You know, those of us, with Irish descent from South Boston, we need headgear. You can, unless it's 40 below, you don't need a hat.
It's not true. I've got a hat right over here.
Okay,
As soon as we're off TV, I'm going to put it on.
All right, well, that's good. I'm just
so
worried.
Put your hats on.
Always
everybody.
wear a hat. You lose about 80% of your body temperature from your head. Do you know that?
I do know that.
I think
it's crazy not to have a hat.
Yeah, I think
don't be like me.
No, don't be like Ben.
I'm not Superman.
I think that might be an urban myth. Now, let's talk about real estate. Slifer Smith Frampton offices all over ski country, one right on Main Street in Breckenridge, and also up at the resort. Simple math dictates if you're going to have something that's going to appreciate. We'll say an investment that appreciates 3%, 4% over incrementally over the next few years, and that's pretty much what real estate is expected. Actually, probably more than that if historically, if that's going to kind of replay itself. The larger you invest, the more your profit is going to be. So it really kind of behooves you, if you're going to buy something as an investment, to put a little bit into it, because that appreciation will be greater.
You're probably right, but I focus on what you can do with the property while you own it.
Right.
And that is, ski, have incredible times with your family, enjoy living in one of the most beautiful places in the world, mountain bike, fly fish, whatever it is that you do in the outdoors, or whatever you like about Breckenridge, whether it's the little Victorian village or, just the historic nature of our town. You can do that more by owning a property here. And really that's what I try to stress. I mean, the investment is always there.
Right.
But I can't tell the future. And so what I say is that, if you're going to have your money in the stock market, you might as well have an investment that you can have fun with and enjoy. A lot of people are right now sort of realizing that they can work and live anywhere.
Yeah. And
so why not live in Breckenridge and have fun and enjoy this great town that we've got.
The best scenario, which my wife is living, is live and not work anywhere. and there's the deal. You hit the nail on the head. Real estate is an investment you can use. Like, you threw a lot of money into Keith Richards fitness studios, and that hadn't worked out so well for you. But both of us own property in Summit County, and that has incrementally increased over the years. We had a quick, slight correction, but right now inventory is down a little bit. Sales are up, so that kind of is a formula for appreciation. And across the country, housing starts are up. So Breckenridge and Summit County in general have always incrementally increased over the years, minus a couple of corrections. What are we talking about today? Reverence Landing is pretty much one of what I would consider the 5-star neighborhoods in the community.
Yeah, I have a listing in Reverence Landing. It's 108 Campione Trail. It's a 3,600 square foot home, custom built home. An award-winning builder here in Breckenridge, a local, built it for his own family, and so it's just, a beautiful home.
No, 3,000. That's a fairly large home. How many bedrooms would that be?
It's got 4 bedrooms and 3.5 baths.
How many sinks? I'm all about the
I haven't counted the sinks. I don't know, 7.
A lot
something
of sinks.
Like that.
A lot of sinks.
Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, a lot of sinks. Now, in the Campione Trail, as you head down Wellington, heading towards French Creek to French Gulch, you look to the right, and right across from say the French Creek itself is the Campione Trail. You head up, it climbs a little bit. Beautiful views up there.
Oh, it's gorgeous views. It's got views to the west and the north. So when you wake up in the morning and you get up, you're going to be looking at the sun hitting the 10-mile range and all the way down to Buffalo. It's, for an in-town house, it's of its caliber, it's probably the best deal in Summit County right now.
And I would say it's a marriage. That location is a marriage between privacy and convenience, because you're in a walking distance from town, yet you have that elevation that kind of makes you feel like you're more isolated.
Absolutely.
Yeah. How much is it?
It's $999,000.
Oh.
So it's just under $1 million. We just lowered the price.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's been on the market as much as $1.3 million.
Right.
So
Right.
it's we've lowered the price. It's ready to sell. It's ready for a family that wants to, you know, own a property here in Breckenridge in the town. For someone who wants to ride their bike from their house down, get coffee and a newspaper, and then ride their bike back, you know, in the summertime.
At the end of the road is the transportation stop, so you can just walk down that road, walk down your road, and get on the bus and head to town. Especially if you like yourself, you know, you like to go to town and visit the local establishments, and you don't want to be behind the wheel. That makes a lot of sense as well.
Absolutely. I mean, it's you know, if you want to go skiing, you can walk down to the bus stop, go skiing for the day, ride the bus back home. Walk home. I mean, it's really simple.
You know, and on the other side of the spectrum, because, you know, we like to kind of reach all sides of this economic demographics. Here, this price is right under $1 million. Also, you guys have ski in, ski out efficiencies at both resorts for under $500,000.
Well, I wanted to talk about another listing that I've got.
Yeah.
It's Unit 8306 in One Ski Hill Place. One Ski Hill Place is right at the base of Peak 8.
Bottom of 4 lifts.
You've got 4 lifts going right out the door. But one thing that a lot of people don't know about One Ski Hill Place is that, you know, owners there have their own ski locker. Okay, so some locals, we have clients who've done this. They own a big house in town,
right?
But they buy one of those units because it grosses. For the past 2 years, it's averaged almost $60,000 in rentals.
In rentals, yeah.
Okay, so you have your own ski locker right there at the base of those 4 lifts, and you've got the rentals. So the renters don't use your private owner's locker.
Right.
So you got your owner's locker and you got parking right there at the base of Peak 8. And so, you know, owning that is sort of a, you know, super luxury of being here in Breckenridge.
It's like owning real estate, yet being a member of an exclusive ski club.
Right.
And that would work if you're a front range skier. You might block it out for the weeks you're going to be up here, or the other times you can use the amenities just when you're coming up for day skiing.
You got it. And so I, you know, we just lowered the price on that, and it's one of only 2 1-bedrooms that I know of on the market. And so the 1-bedrooms, you know, grossing around $60,000 a year.
Yeah.
There's only 2 of them left, so we lowered it from $790,000 down to $749,900.
Right.
So that one is, you know, an incredible deal in terms of a 1-bedroom, in terms of what those have sold for in the past.
And I got to tell you before I let you go, if you check out any other resort area in the country, and we're talking Aspen, Vail, Sun Valley, Mammoth, any of that stuff, that same property would sell for a lot more. This is a great value here. One Ski Hill Place, it's luxury, it's a rock resort, as well as an amazing value, and things are poised, they're perched. Believe me, I know it. We'll be back with more. Check out Slifer Smith Frampton. Ben's number's on the screen. Give us the cell phone number, just so we can call you at home at 4 a.m.
My cell phone is 970-389-8500.
All right, we're going to get you inside and get you on with a hat, because I know your wife thinks we're
Don't try this at home.
Don't try that. No, he's a mountain man. We'll be back with more. Don't go away.